perhaps would be a stretch of imagination. Let me take that across to Lokesh Jindal. Lokesh Jindal has not spoken yet. Lokesh Jindal, are you going to take the line that Sanjay Jha is taking, that there was absolutely no corruption during the UPA 1 and 2 regimes?
Well, Madhav, during the UPA regime, all forms of legislations were brought in, measures were undertaken. You talk about RTI, Right to Information, Central Vigilance Commission, all forms of bodies were formed to deal with corruption. And never we had agencies misused and misappropriated the manner in which it is being now. Do you know that Comptroller and Auditor General has not been submitting reports in the Parliament? During the UPA regime, it was never that the CAG was short of submitting reports and putting all the accounts in front of the legislature. But now what is happening? Is the executive held responsible? No. In fact, there is nothing that is available whereby the executive could be held responsible. And what form of evidences are you showing right now? These are all prejudicial and inadmissible. On the basis of such weak evidences, are you going to tarnish image of a person? Is the procedure that is being followed by the ED put into the public domain so that it is going to solve political purpose? And I'm sorry, it shows that BJP is lacking some serious politics. If it has been ruling since last 10 years, उन्होंने वादे किए, दावे किए, अभी उनका वादा और दावा दोनों झूठा जा रहा.
Okay.
Let them come out with the report card. Let them come out with digits.
RP Singh respond to that. I want RP Singh to respond. Let RP Singh respond.
Madhav, 1 lakh crore rupees has been seized by ED, and Mr. Sanjay Jha is short of the truth that the conviction rate is 1%, it's 95%, because courts takes a lot of time, and if in 24 cases conviction has happened out of the 31 cases, so the conviction rate is almost 95%. But that point aside, fact is that the person who's in question is Mr. Soren and Mr. Sahu, and there is a relationship between two which has been found now with a car which is owned by Mr. Sahu, and Mr. Soren or his party or his lawyers need to answer that in the court, that what was his car doing, why was he using his car, and what is the relationship between the two. And I still come back to my earlier point, how much money of the 352 crore rupees belongs to Mr. Soren? You need to answer that, because if they have a relationship, it means there'll be some track there also. So let all this.
All right, many unanswered questions, but certainly questions nevertheless that the agency has thrown up. The stunning link, of course, between the cash haul related MP, the record cash haul of 350 crores, and a vehicle that was seized purportedly from Mr. Soren's residence by the agency, registered in the residence of this particular member of parliament. Either which way you look at it, it raises some questions. Are they legitimate or not? Will they be proven in a court of law remains to be seen. But certainly in the backdrop of the events we've seen over the last several days, several important questions certainly emerging. I'd like to thank our panelists for joining us, Lokesh Jindal and Mohan Karmakar. RP Singh, Ishkaran Bandari and Sanjay Jha stay on with us for debate number 2.